Have you ever set a big goal, maybe a New Year's resolution, or a personal challenge you promised yourself you'd accomplish? You start strong, full of energy and determination, and you can almost taste success. But then slowly, you start to lose that initial spark. Life gets in the way, and before you know it, that big goal has drifted into the background. Sound familiar? It's a common cycle we all go through. Motivated one day, then struggling the next. But here's the secret. Achieving lasting success has far less to do with bursts of motivation and everything to do with something simpler, more powerful, and perhaps less glamorous. Consistency. In this video, we're going to explore why consistency is the game-changing principle behind every true success story. We'll unpack how this single principle can shape your habits, fuel your progress, and ultimately transform your life. So let's dive in. If you're ready to unlock the secret to unstoppable success, then stay with us. Consistency, the foundation of success. Consistency isn't just another self-help buzzword. It's the solid foundation upon which success is built. Imagine constructing a house. You don't start by throwing bricks randomly and hoping for the best. You lay each brick carefully, methodically, one by one, until a strong structure stands before you. Success works the same way. Big achievements don't just happen. They're the result of small daily actions, repeated consistently over time. Think of any successful person you admire, be it an athlete, a musician, a business leader, or an artist. Behind every award, every breakthrough, and every win, there's an unbreakable commitment to showing up every single day, regardless of how they feel. Michael Jordan didn't just practice when he was motivated. He practiced every day with the same intensity because he knew that real progress comes from consistency, not occasional effort. So ask yourself, what small steps are you taking consistently toward your goals? It could be studying for 30 minutes daily, exercising for just 15 minutes each morning, or reading a few pages of a book every night. These small actions may not feel significant at the moment, but over time they add up. This approach is what builds discipline, resilience, and eventually success. Why motivation alone isn't enough. We all love the feeling of motivation, the excitement, the drive, the energy to start something new. But motivation, as powerful as it feels, is also temporary. It's like a spark that lights up for a moment, but then fades away. You've probably experienced it. You start a new project or a fitness routine, and the first few days feel amazing. But soon motivation fades, and that's when the real challenge begins. This is why most people abandon their goals. They rely on motivation to carry them through. Now contrast this with consistency. Consistency is different because it doesn't rely on emotions or moods. It's a commitment you make to yourself, a promise to keep going even when the initial excitement fades. Think of it as a steady fire that keeps burning, even when the storm hits. Motivation might get you started, but consistency is what keeps you going. Here's an example. Imagine a young writer who dreams of publishing a novel. She's inspired and excited and spends a whole weekend writing the first few chapters. But then Monday rolls around, life gets busy, and her writing project gets sidelined. Days turn into weeks, and her goal drifts further away. But what if, instead, she committed to writing just 500 words every day no matter what? That's about a page or two, something that feels manageable. In 6 months, she'll have a draft, something real, something she can work with. That's the power of consistency over motivation. Real-life examples of consistency in action. Consistency is everywhere in the lives of successful people. Let's look at a few examples that show how small, consistent efforts lead to extraordinary results. Think of Serena Williams, one of the greatest athletes of all time. Her success didn't come from a single moment of inspiration. It came from years of waking up early, training for hours, perfecting her technique, even when she didn't feel like it. The same goes for entrepreneurs like Elon Musk or Warren Buffett. These individuals didn't make their fortunes overnight. Instead, they committed to learning, making smart decisions, and putting in the hard work day after day, year after year. Or consider Stephen King, the prolific author who writes at least 2,000 words every day. Even after achieving success, he didn't stop. He kept writing consistently. As he says, Amateurs sit and wait for inspiration. The rest of us just get up and go to work. This mindset of working consistently regardless of inspiration is what separates amateurs from masters. So what's stopping us from building this consistency in our own lives? Often, it's our focus on the short term. We want quick results and get discouraged when we don't see progress. But the truth is, all good things take time, and the real power of consistency is in the gradual progress it brings. Building consistency, practical tips to get started. Let's talk about how to start building consistency in your own life. The first step is to start small. Choose one habit that you can commit to daily. It doesn't have to be big or time-consuming. In fact, it's better if it's something you can do easily and repeat consistently. Remember, small steps make big progress over time. Track your progress. This doesn't have to be complicated. Marking an X on your calendar every day you complete your task can be incredibly motivating. There's something powerful about seeing a visual record of your consistency. You start to feel accountable, and that's a big motivator to keep going. Find a partner or join a community. Accountability can be a game changer. When you share your goals with someone else, you create a sense of responsibility. Maybe you check in with a friend or family member once a week, or join an online group where others are working towards similar goals. Knowing that someone else is rooting for your success can provide the encouragement you need to stay consistent. Embracing patience in the process. Patience and consistency go hand in hand. The most meaningful changes take time. Think of a bamboo plant. It spends years growing its roots underground before you see any growth above the surface. But once it's ready, it grows incredibly fast. The same principle applies to personal growth and achieving goals. You might not see results right away, and that's okay. Trust the process. Instead of focusing on immediate results, shift your attention to enjoying the journey. Celebrate the small wins. Each day you complete your habit is a victory. These small victories build up over time, strengthening your commitment and bringing you closer to your goal. The transformative power of consistency. The key to success isn't in monumental leaps or bursts of energy. It's in the quiet, unglamorous work you put in daily. Consistency transforms not only your results, but also who you are. Each day you show up for yourself, you're building resilience, discipline, and confidence. This is the power of consistency. It's a commitment to becoming better, step by step, day by day. So as you pursue your goals, remember that each small effort counts. Whether you're trying to learn a new skill, improve your health, or build a successful career, consistency is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who could use a reminder about the power of consistency. Let's keep each other inspired and committed to our journeys, one step at a time. Thank you for watching, and remember, true success is built on the foundation of consistent action.